Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, and welcome. Yes, I'm back, hooray! It's been a while since I've seen you all. My name's Richard Ishwood, I'm a registered nurse, work out of a clinic in the UK called No More Earwax. Welcome to episode 52. So I've been away for a while, as some of you will know. For those of you who don't know, my endoscope got broken. Now, that's the thing that we'll record these things with. And obviously without it, I'm not very good at doing videos because you can't record it. You have to do it with microscopes over the eyes. I'll be honest, it's been really frustrating having to wait this long without talking to you guys, because I know I'm talking to myself essentially, but as you know, I try to reply to almost all, if not certainly most of the comments I get. I like engaging with you guys and having a bit of a chinwag and having a bit of a chat. So the first opportunity I got the endoscope back late yesterday. This was literally the first patient that I saw when it came back. If you're wondering what happened, by the way, one of the rods got bent. The endoscope's only about that long, little metal rod there, and it got bent ever so slightly. I think it got stood on during a home visit. Not sure if it was me or not, possibly. A huge thank you to the guys at Clearwax. And if you don't know who Clearwax are, they're the company that's owned by the man himself. He's one of the directors of the Wax Whisperer, Mr. Neil Reister. A huge big thanks to them for getting it sorted so quickly. I wouldn't have this video without those guys. And I love watching these videos. I've learned so much from them. I think they're absolutely great. And it's certainly inspired a lot of people to start doing similar things, you know. Big thanks to them, to the guys at Clearwax. As you can see, this patient, it was a lovely lady who came to see me, quite a young lady, had this really sticky consistency, as you can see, whilst I've been rabbiting on. It's been coming away in instalments, unfortunately, not in one big chunk like we'd like it to. Hindsight, always a wonderful thing. I probably got that excited to have my endoscope back that I probably forgot that, do you know what, maybe you should have gone in with a bit of oil here, would have made this a bit easier to get out. Because as you see, there's a lot of skin in there, a lot of skin debris in there. If it's not bound together that well, it can sometimes just tend to come away in bits. But as you can see, the sheets of the skin, as I'm trying to peel it away from the side of the wall there. I know a lot of you guys like these ones with a bit of peeling in. This is a good one. But I think the main offending plug, the little wax baby, possibly just about to come out now. Now, these things weren't huge, as you'll see at the end of the video, but certainly big enough to cause a problem. As you can see, it fills pretty much the whole ear canal. This lady had been struggling for quite a while. I think she had it done in the past, a good few years ago. It was certainly ready to be done again. Before I carry on, a few little thank yous I want to say. Obviously, that's thanks to the guys at Clearwax for fixing the endoscope. If some of you might have seen me last video, it was a post that I received over Easter. I got a parcel delivered to me with a business address, which is not unusual. I order a lot of stuff. But when I opened it up, it had a chocolate bar in, a personalised chocolate bar that said no more, I think it was no more cotton buds on it. It had my name on it. And I was really grateful. I did find out who it was. It was Clarabelle, one of my watchers from Bonnie, Scotland, way up there. It's not that far away up there. It's only a couple of hours away from me. So a huge big thank you to Clarabelle for that. I really enjoyed it. I'd like to say it made it home so I could enjoy it with the kids, but I would be lying. Have a look at this junk here. I think that might be the last one in that ear. Really dark, dense plug. There we go. Nice, shiny, clean eardrum, which is what we all like seeing at the end of it. And you notice the difference straight away. It goes without saying. So thanks to Clarabelle for the chocolate. A couple of big shout outs to a couple of watchers who I know have been commenting a lot, and I really appreciate your feedback, to Linda and June. I know they watch quite a lot on Facebook, so hello you two. Getting on with the other one now, and it's a very similar story in this one, but probably a little worse. It certainly seems a bit drier. It's a bit denser as well. This one did put up a bit of a battle, so I think in a bit we're going to have a go with the oil, and because it has its pros and cons, the oil, don't get me wrong, it does help with a lot of things coming in, but can sometimes affect the visibility as well. Makes it a bit tricky to see what you're doing when it's blurring all over the place, but you can sometimes work your way around that. You've just got to keep coming out and wiping it down. But I think shortly when I saw the big dense black one a bit further down there, I'm just on the outside here, but behind it you can see it gets a lot darker and a lot denser, and that did need the oil to help it out. So yeah, what have you missed? What have you missed while I've been away? It's only been a week and a half, couple of weeks. Feels like a lot. It's been the Easter holidays here in the UK, so I'm sure it has everywhere. So I've seen a ridiculously large amount of children. Now, I love having kids in the clinic. It brightens up my day. Although some days I come to work to get away from my own children. So when you have to see other people's children, it's fine, but you can send them on the way when they're done, you know. But yeah, I like to have a bit of a laugh and a joke with the kids. And I know they certainly enjoy it. So yeah, I've had lots and lots and lots of little people and lots of little ears. But it's a shame I didn't have my endoscope, because there would have been some really interesting procedures with a lot of these people. I had quite a lot of 4-year-olds for some reason. It's a shame because they really struggle to find anybody either brave enough or insured to treat little people like this. But if that's turned into my niche, the little people's ear man, which is what I've been called by a couple of people around here, then that's fine by me. Excuse me. Yeah, what else have you missed? Yeah, so that's the Easter holiday. So yeah, back with a bang now. Not as many little people, but no doubt when summer comes, there'll be an awful lot more children there, which I'll show you the videos as and when I can, you know. But I'm hoping now I've got this back, I can start giving you guys a few ones to watch. Actually, what has been odd recently, I've had quite a few people in who've been followers of the channel, has been watching it quite often. I did have a lady. Hello, if you're watching, by the way, you'll know this. I did have a lady the other day, and she was like, yeah, I think she was staring a little bit. I think she was probably surprised as to what my voice actually sounded like. I thought, why is that? That's a bit odd. Turns out she watches all the videos with me on mute, which I didn't know to be offended by or not. But yeah, a lot of people do, I think, turn it down. Maybe because it's me, I don't know. But I know a lot quite watch it late at night, so maybe they don't want to disturb whoever it is they're with. They don't want to look over and say, who's that fella talking over there? What on earth are you watching over there? So they end up just turning me down, which I won't be offended by. If anybody wants to do that, just turn that dial down. So you don't have to listen to me rabbiting on that. That's absolutely fine. As you can see, just gone in with a load of oil here. And it has lubricated it nicely. And we're starting to get to the crux of the matter here. But again, it's one of them frustrating ones that just comes out bit by bit by bit. And as you try and grab hold of one bit and pull it, it just disappears up the tube. So then you've got to go back in again and see if you can grab it. And looks like this is one of the main offending wax baby that's coming there. No, it's not. It's probably going to be the one afterwards. So yeah, it does get a little blurry at a couple of points here, just because you can see there's some hairs in front of the camera, and those will have a little bit of oil on them. Now, when it gets too bad, your vision, obviously, you've got to come out, wipe it, go back in again. But if you don't feel like you can, if you feel like you can still see well enough, then obviously you just stay in there and crack on, which is what I'm doing at this point. Because I think the big one's not far off now, and you can see how black it is. It is really dense and black, and yeah, I did suspect it went all the way back this. There was an awful lot that we removed, but we're nearly there now, nearly there. Another one of these 10-minute epics. Now this just got a little bit stuck just on the outside here, as we're just having to deliver this little wax baby. There we go, you can just see a little wiggle then. That means we're on our way out, we're in business, and we have a winner. But I think, yeah, it keeps breaking away like that. But get a bit closer on this one, bit of a wiggle and a jiggle, and I'm pretty sure that this is the last one. That probably made all the difference as well when we got this out. It felt an instant relief. So yeah, hope you enjoyed watching these. I really missed you guys. It's nice to be back. There it is, nice clear eardrum, and I hope to have some new videos on soon, so stay tuned. But for now, thanks for watching, take care, bye bye.